coaches and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for tonight's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Ensure that your behaviors reflect the values that should be identified with these student athletes. Assume responsibility for your behavior and the behavior of those around you. If you require assistance, please call upon an MIAA, school, or security officials. Our great nation has persevered through the leadership and sacrifice of the men and women who have served and are currently serving in our armed forces. On the eve of Veterans Day, we invite both veterans and current military personnel
I'm not doing anything.
to please stand. We thank our veterans for their service to our country. I now invite Lawrence High School student Sasha Barzaga to honor America with the singing of our national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets ran the land, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Don't be who you are. We're in Lawrence. It's the semifinal game, Division I North. And then take it from there.
So hi, I'm playing
At this time, I'd like to announce the players for the visiting Chelmsford Lions.
semifinals in Lawrence?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Number 3 is sophomore Shannon Brody. Number 2 is sophomore Sarah Turner. Number 24 is sophomore Amanda.
They have a freshman on their team. Number 16. Oh, I see.
Number 9 is junior Brittany Burgess. Number 18 is junior Gina Barbieri. Number 11 is junior Bria Rice. Number 10 is senior Chelsea Frazier. The starters tonight for the Chelmsford Lions. Number 21, junior Haley Como. Number 13, senior Stephanie Clapp. Number 23, senior Laura Westland. Number 7, senior Captain Jen Byrne. Number 29, senior Captain Molly Shannon. Number 8, sophomore Tammy Kanaoka. And number 16, senior Laura Scott. The head coach of the Chelmsford Lions is Dana DeFilippo. Assistant coaches are Lauren Dufresne and Tara Soliotis. And now the players for Coach Bill Gruder's Lawrence Lancers. Number 8 is sophomore Stephanie Colon. Number 9 is senior Laura Regas. And number 16 is freshman Sofia Mendez. And number 17 is senior Johnny Veras. And number 18 is junior Santa Casado. Number 22 is senior Regina Guinard. Number 24 is junior Vasily Tavares. Number 5 is junior Larimar Roman. starters tonight for the Lawrence Lancers. Number 1, senior captain Christy Castillo. Number 10, junior Kiri Schaufenbill. Number 11, senior captain Mario Jimenez. Number 12, freshman Jadith Lorenzo. Number 15, senior Tiffany Colon. Number 19, junior O'Mady Nunez. Number 30, senior Carly Sanchez. And number 32, senior Delaney Morales. The head coach of the Lawrence Lancers is Bill Brewer. His assistant coach is Joe Susi. JV coach for the Hearts is Jenna Raj. Our officials for tonight's contest are Jennifer Neville, Mark Tate, and Al Duffin.
Hi, I'm Megan Clancy, and I'm here in Lawrence at the Division I North semifinals. The starting 6 sides up for both teams are now taking the floor.
Lenny Morrell will serve to open the game.
Dennis Morrow, number 32 for Lawrence, has first serve. The serve is complete. It's a turn set to the serve by number 8, Tamami Dakota, set by Haley and a hit by Jen Byrne. That's dug up by Lawrence, and there's another hit. Dug up by Will Scott, which is out. 1 point for Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Number 32 will serve again for Lawrence. The serve is complete and dug up by Jen Byrne, which is then returned by number 30 on Lawrence. After a few short passes, it's free ball by Suffolk-Clap. Set to the outside hitter on Lawrence, which is then blocked by middle Jen Byrne. 1 point for Chelmsford. Haley Kamal is now at the service line to take the first serve for Chelmsford. Haley serves and is complete. Set to the setter by number 1, which is then dumped over the side. Set to Laura Scott. No, set to Laura Westland. It's hit over. Number 30, the outside middle for Lawrence. Spikes him down. He has 1 kill. 1 point for Lawrence. Number 12 for Lawrence will now serve.
Lawrence leads 2-1. Back to serve for Lawrence. Janet.
The serve is complete. Smami gets to the setter. Laura Scott hits it over to Laura Weston, and Laura Weston free balls it over. Number 30 for Lawrence takes the hit and hits it out. 1 point for Chelmsford. Shane and Bodie are now coming for Laura Scott to serve. The serve is over. Number 1 sets to the setter. Number 12 who sets it for the middle hitter. Number 15. It's tipped and it is in. 1 point for Lawrence. Number 9 comes in for number 15 for Lawrence to serve.
Entering the game for Lawrence, number 9, Noah Rodriguez.
The serve is in. Shane Lombardi hits it up. But with much aggression from Haley Kamau and Tamama Dakota, it hits the floor. 1 point for Lawrence, and number 9 will serve again. The service complete. Erica digs it up, set up by Jen. Then a free ball by Shannon Brody that does not make it over the net. 1 more point for Lawrence, and number 9 will serve a third time.
5-2 lead.
The service complete. Jen Byrne gets it up to Haley. Haley sets it, and it is tipped over by number 30. Then shot over by Haley for a free ball. It is set to the outside hitter, number 30 on Lawrence. But with the block attempt by Laura Wesson and Jen Byrne, it's hit out of bounds. 1 more point for Lawrence, and number 9 will serve again. Number 9 serves it over, complete. Tamami takes it out of bounds. It's set back row by Jen Byrne to Tamami, and it's hit out of bounds. 1 point for Lawrence. Number 9 will serve once again.
7-2 for Lawrence.
The score is now 7-2 Lawrence. A complete serve by number 9. Shannon Brody hits it to Haley Kamau. Haley Kamau sets it to Jen Byrne, and it's hit down. A block attempt by number 30 on Lawrence is failed. 1 point for Chelmsford. Jen Byrne is now at the service line. Serve complete by Jen. Number 1 hits up to the center number 12 for Lawrence hits it up. Haley Kamau sets outside hitter, Seppa Clap. It's a hit, complete hit. With a quick volley, it's back on Lawrence's side. Hit to number 30, nice dig by Haley, nice effort. The great effort by Chelmsford, it's free ball over the net. Number 12 hits it, number 32 is a back goal hit, set by number 12, and it's in. 1 point for Lawrence. Number 30 is now at the service line for Lawrence. The score is now 8-3. Serve is in. Laura Wesson hits it to Haley Kamau. Set it weak side, Seppa Clap. Seppa Clap hits it over the net, and as it's deflected off number 30, 1 point for Chelmsford. Laura Wesson is now at the service line.
Senior Laura Weston is the serve for Chelmsford.
The service complete. Number 12 sets it up for number 32, which is free ball over the net. Jen gets it to Haley Kamau. Haley Kamau sets it for Molly Shanahan. Number 11 gets it to number 12, 32, free balls it over. Dug up by Lauren, Haley, Molly Shanahan takes the hit. Stop by 12, 32, the outside hitter. Hits and is blocked by Molly Shanahan and Haley Kamau. Number 30 takes a back row hit, and it's then dumped over by Haley Kamau. It's free ball. Haley Kamau sets Molly Shanahan. Hits in. Lawrence can't get a touch on it, and it hits the floor after a deflection. 1 point for Chelmsford. Laura Wesson is once again at the service line.
Laura Weston is serving for Chelmsford.
Laura Wesson attempts to serve, and it's out. 1 point for Lawrence. The score is now 9-5 Lawrence. On the floor, which is now worked out. Number 11 will now serve for Lawrence. The serve is over. Dug up by Jen Byrne, Haley Kamau, and a hit by Molly Shanahan. Blocked by number 32 and number 19. Seppa Clap takes a hit from the outside, which is dug up. Number 12 says outside hitter number 32, and it's deflected off Deflected off blockers service from Chelmsford. 1 point for Lawrence. Number 11 will serve again.
For Lawrence, Lancers lead 10-5.
The serve is over. Jen Byrne digs it up to Haley Kamau. Overpass, which is hit over by Haley Kamau. Deflects off number 1. That will be 1 point for Chelmsford. It's now 10-6, Lawrence. Several clap serves for Chelmsford, and it's over. Deflects off number 11, and there is an ace for Chelmsford. The score is now 10-7. Several clap will now serve again.
Stephanie Clapp serving for Chelmsford.
The serve is over. Dug up by number 1, set by number 12, and then 32 tips it over. Laura Weston tries to reach it, but cannot. 1 point for Lawrence.
Tiffany Malone enters the game for Lawrence.
Number 1 will now serve for Lawrence.
Along with number 1, Christy Castillo, back to serve.
The serve is over. Laura Scott hits it up, set by Haley Kamau. Outside hit by Laura Scott, but does not make it over. 1 point for Lawrence. Christy Castillo will now serve again. The service complete. Jen Byrne gets it to Haley Kamau. Set for Molly Shanahan. Molly Shanahan reaches but cannot get it over the net. 1 more point for Lawrence. Number 1 will now serve. The service complete. Laura Weston passes to Haley. There's another pass. Haley hits it over. Deflects up number 11, and then number 1 for Lawrence. 1 point for Chelmsford. Tamami Takota will now serve for the Chelmsford Lions. The service complete. Number 32 sets a backer hit for number 1, which is over. Shannon Brody sets it up. Haley Kamau up. Haley Kamau sets Jen Byrne, who spikes it up. Number 1 digs up Jen Byrne's head, who then spikes it over once again for a kill. 1 point for Chelmsford. Tamami will now serve again.
Tamami Kataoka back to serve again for the Lions.
The service complete. Tamami serves over and it is out. 1 point for Lawrence. The score is now 14-9. Number 32, Glenise Morrell will now serve for Lawrence. The serve is incomplete and hits net. 1 point for Chelmsford. The score is now 14-10. Haley Kamau will now serve for Chelmsford, and it is complete. 32 digs it up to number 15. Free ball by number 30. Tamami digs it up to Haley Kamau, who sets up Jen Byrne, who tips it over, which is then blocked by number 30. Haley then sets it into the back corner. Number 11 sets it number 12 for a free ball. Shannon Brody sets up Haley Kamau, who then sets up Shannon once again for a free ball. 32 gets it to 12, who sets up the outside hitter, number 30, tips it over, and gets net. 1 point for Chelmsford. Haley Kamau will now serve again. Serve complete by Haley Kamau. Number 11 gets it to number 15. Number 11 has an attempt to get it to number 15. There's miscommunication on the floor for Lawrence. The ball hits the floor. 1 point for Chelmsford. Number 21, Haley Kamau will now serve again for the Chelmsford Lions. Serve, and it is complete to number 1, who gets it up to number 32. 12 free balls it. Shannon gets low and digs it up to Haley, who sets up Jen Byrne for the tip, which is then blocked by number 15. Chelmsford with effort to get the ball. Doesn't make it over the net. 1 point for Lawrence. The score is now 15-12. And number 12, Jada Florenzo will now serve for Lawrence. The serve is complete. Tamami sets an overpass. Haley hits it over. One point for Lawrence. Number 12 will now serve again for Lawrence. The service complete. Molly Shanahan hits it up. Haley sets up Jen Byrne, who comes down high with the hit. The ball goes into the net and 4 touches on Chelmsford. 1 point for Lawrence. There's a timeout on the floor. After the timeout, the score is 17-12 Lawrence, and number 12 for Lawrence will now serve. The service complete. Molly Shanahan hits up to Haley Kamo, who sets up middle Jen Byrne, who comes down high with the hit. Small pass is a pass around until number 3, the middle is set up, who hits it down on the floor. Chelmsford can only get a touch on it. 1 point for Lawrence. Number 12 will now serve. The service complete. Molly Shanahan digs the ball hard. Haley digs it out of the net, and Shannon Brody free balls it over. Number 12 sets up outside. Number 30 hits it hard. Tipped by Jen Byrne, and it ricochets off Shannon Brody out of bounds. 1 point for Lawrence. The score is now 19-12.
Carly Sanchez with the kill for Lawrence. Lancers lead 19-12. Jada Florenzo back to serve again.
Jada Florenzo goes up for the serve, and it is over. Molly Shanahan hits it up. Shannon saves it from out of bounds, and it's free ball by Laura Scott, which cannot make it over the net. 1 point for Lawrence. The score is now 20-12. Lorenzo goes up for the serve once again. And it is complete. Molly Shanahan sets up, gets it to Haley Kamo, who sets up middle Jen Byrne. Number 15 goes up for the block and hits it back into the net. Chelmsford sides out and now has the ball. The score is now 20-13, and Molly Shanahan is at the service line. But with some confusion, Laura Scott, Shannon Brody comes in for Laura Scott and is now at the service line. The service complete. Number 1 and 11 miscommunicated, hit it out of bounds. Number 30 has a great hustle trying to save it. Shannon is at the line again. The service complete. The libero hits it to number 12, who sets up the weak side. Number 32 sets it over. Laura Westland gets it to Haley Kamo, who then sets her weak side. It's tipped by number 30, the hit. Number 12 sets it back on number 32 with a strong hit dug by Molly Shanahan. Haley digs it out of the net, but however hits it. 1 point for Lawrence, 21-14.
Number 9, Laura Vegas. Number 19, Lady Nunez into the game for Lawrence. Back to serve, Laura Vegas.
Laura Ray just comes up for the serve for Lawrence. The serve is complete. Jen Byrne gets slowly dig it up, gets to Haley, who then sets Laura Westland, who hits a nice strong hit, but is dug up by number 11. 12 sets number 30, which is then blocked by Laura and Jen. Haley sets outside Suffolk Clap. 11 ricochets it over. Laura Westland sets Jen Byrne, which is then blocked by number 19, who blocks it back into the net. 1 point for Chelmsford. The score is now 21-15. Jen Byrne is now at the service line.
Senior captain Jen Byrne back to serve.
The serve is over. 11 sits it over, and Haley free balls it back over. Number 12 sits it outside number 30, which is then spiked down, blocked by Laura Weston and Molly Shanahan, who then dig out the hit, which is then free balled over. Number 11 for Lawrence free balls it. Jen Byrne digs it up. Haley Kamal sets up middle Molly Shanahan, which is dug by number 32. Number 30 hits it out of bounds. Chelmsford gets 1 point. Chelmsford gets 1 point. And Jen Byrne is once again at the service line. The service complete. 1 gets to the setter, number 12, which is then hit by number 11. Suffolk Clap digs it up, gets it to Haley, who then gets it to Molly Shanahan. With great effort by Libero, number 1 saves the ball from the floor and gets it over the net. Number 29 gets set up for the hit by Haley Kamal and gets a kill. 1 more point for Chelmsford. The score is now 21-17, and Jen Byrne is again at the service line. The service complete. The libero saves it, gets it to number 12, and then hits it over for a free ball. Jen gets it to Haley, which is then which is then come up for a strong hit by Molly Shanahan, but it's hit out of bounds. Lawrence sides out and gets the ball.
Point for Lawrence. The lead is back to 5.
Sit out again.
Carly Sanchez back to serve.
Number 30, Carly Sanchez, is now at the service line. The service complete. Laura Weston gets it to Haley Kamal, which is then saved by Shannon. Number 12 sits up the outside. Number 32, Haley Kamal hustles to get the ball but cannot save it.
Point for Lawrence.
1 point for Lawrence.
Lance's lead 23-17, 25 points will win the game.
And Shamsa calls a timeout on the floor. After the timeout is called, the score is 23-17 and number 30. Number 30, Carly Sanchez, is now at the service line for Lawrence. The service complete. Jen Byrne gets it to Haley, who sets up middle Molly Shanahan. 11 digs it up, gets to the center, number 12, who hits it into the net and attempts to get it. 1 point for Chelmsford. Laura Weston is now at the service line.
Senior Laura Westland back to serve.
The service complete. Number 30 gets it to number 12, who then sets out the outside, number 32. After a tip, Haley attempts to save the ball and hits it into the net. 1 point for Lawrence. Number 11 is now at the service line. The score is 24-18.
Serve, game point Lawrence.
The serve is good. Haley Kamal gets a kill and dug up by Laura Weston. Chelmsford sides out. The score is now 24-19 and Seth the Clap is at the service line.
Point from Chelmsford. Set the serve for the Lions, number 13, Stephanie Clapp.
The serve is complete. It's get to the center, number 12, and then a tip by number 32. It's blocked by Haley Kamal and Molly Shanahan, but then dug up by Lawrence.
Point Lawrence, Lancers win game 1.
Lawrence gets a point and ends the match with the score of
We'll have a
25-19.
2-minute break before we play game 2 in this best 3 out of 5 series. This is game 2 of the Division I North semifinals, Chelmsford versus Lawrence. The starting six of both teams take the floor. We're set to begin game 2. Set to serve for Chelmsford, number 29, the senior captain, Molly Shanahan.
Chelmsford has first serve, number 29, Molly Shanahan. LeBear Shannon Brody comes in for Steph McLeod, number 13. The serve is complete. Number 1 hits it up, number 11 saves it. There's a carry for Lawrence by number 12. Chelmsford gets the point. Molly Shanahan will now serve again. The serve is complete. It's get to number 12. He sets up outside header, number 30. Molly Shanahan saves it and Jen Byrne free balls it. Number 1 gets it to number 12, who then sets up 32 weak. A strong hit over the net that Laura Scott and Jen Byrne that only get a touch on. It's deflected out of bounds. 1 point for Lawrence. Number 12, Jada Florenzo will now serve for Lawrence. The serve is complete. Jen Byrne gets it to Haley Kamal, who sets up Jen Byrne in the middle. Number 15 goes up to the block and blocks it back into the net. 1 point for Chelmsford. Haley Kamal will now serve. The serve is complete. Number 1 gets it to number 12, then sets up outside hitter number 30. Tip off blockers, Laura Weston and Jen Byrne hit it almost out of bounds. Molly Shanahan dives to save it, but is incomplete. But it has an awesome hustle. Number 9, Laura Regis is now at the line. Service complete. Jen Byrne gets to Haley Camo, who then sets up Jen Byrne. With a nice strong hit inside, there's a kill. Chelmsford gets 1 point. The score is now 2-3, Chelmsford. Shannon Brody is now the service line for Chelmsford. The service complete. Number 32 gets it to number 12, the setter, who then sets up weak side number 30. Laura Scott goes up for the block and tips it. It hits the floor. 1 point for Lawrence. The score is now tied at 3.
Lawrence ties it up at 3. Carlos Sanchez back to serve.
Number 30, Carlos Sanchez will now serve. The serve is complete. Jen Byrne gets it to Haley Camo, then sets up Jen Byrne weak side. The hit is in. Kill for Jen Byrne and 1 point for Chelmsford. The score is now 4-3.
Chelmsford takes a 4-3 lead. Jen Byrne to serve.
Jen Byrne goes up for the serve and it is complete. Number 1 gets it to the setter, number 12, who then sets up outside hitter, number 30. Molly Shanahan and Laura Westland deflect it, and Laura Westland goes up for the hit. Number 32 is set up on the outside, who then goes out for a strong hit. Chelmsford cannot get a touch on it, and it is inside. The score is now tied at 4 in game 2.
Back to serve for the Lancers, number 11, Mario Jimenez.
Number 11, Mario Jimenez is now serving for Lawrence. The serve hits the net, but is over. Laura Weston hits a missing over pass by Haley Camo. Number 32 free balls it. Shannon hits it to Haley, then 29 goes up for the hit. It is blocked by number 32 and number 15 for Lawrence. Jen Byrne takes the back row hit and it is out. 1 point for Lawrence.
Lancers lead 5-4. Mario Jimenez to serve it up and in.
Number 11, Mario Jimenez goes up for the serve and is out of bounds. 1 point for Chelmsford. The score is now tied at 5 and Laura Westland has a complete serve. Number 12 sets up the middle, which is deflected by Molly Shanahan. Number 13, Steffa Clapp saves it. And then after set up by Haley, gets an outside hit. Number 12 saves it and gets it to number 32, who then hits it over. Molly Shanahan is set up by Haley, and number 11 deflects it out of bounds. 1 point for Chelmsford. The score is now 6-5. Laura Westland goes up for the serve and it is complete. Number 32 goes up for the hit, which is dubbed by Jen Byrne. Laura Westland sets Jen Byrne up back row, which is out of bounds. The score is now 6-6.
Tied in, 6-6. Number 1, Christy Castillo to serve for Lawrence.
Number 1, Christy Castillo will now serve for Lawrence. The serve is complete. Shannon Brody gets it to Haley Camo, who sets up Molly Shanahan in the middle. Number 30 digs it up. Number 12 sets up number 32, who then free balls it over. Haley sets up number 13, Steffa Clapp, who tips it over the net, which is then dug up by Lawrence. 32 goes up for a strong hit, which is affected by Shannon Brody. Jen Byrne misses to get the ball, but only gets a touch.
32, Glennis Morel with the kill for Lawrence.
The score is now 7-6 Lawrence. Number 1 has a complete serve for Lawrence. Jen Byrne gets it to Haley Camo, who sets middle for Molly Shanahan, who tips it over the heads of the blockers. Number 1 sets up number 32, who tips it to Laura Westland, who gets to Haley, who then sets up Molly. It's deflected over the net by number 11. Haley goes into it hits the floor. 1 point for Lawrence.
With the kill.
Lawrence now has an 8-6 lead. Number 1 goes up for the serve, and it is complete. Shannon Brody hits it to Haley Camo, who then sets weak side for Molly Shanahan. It's over. Number 12 gets it, and then number 11 sets it back to number 12. Jen saves it from out of bounds, and Laura Westland gets it to Steffa Clapp. Steffa Clapp is blocked. 1 point for Lawrence, who now has a 9-6 lead. Number 1, Chrissy Castillo will serve once again. The serve is short. 1 point for Chelmsford, who now sides out with it and is down by 2, 9-7. Suffolk Club will now serve for Chelmsford. The serve is complete. Number 11 gets it to number 32, who sets up. Number 12 should hit outside. Chenburn gets it to Haley Camo, who sets a weak side from Ella Shanahan. Number 32 tips it. Number 1 digs it up. And number 12 gets it to number 11, who free balls it. But has 2 touches. 1 point for Chelmsford. Suffolk Club will now serve.
Point for Chelmsford. Lions are within 1.
Suffolk Club serves over. 32 sets it to number 12, which is dug up. Haley sets up Molly Shanahan, who hits it out of bounds.
Lawrence leads by 2. Dennis Morrell back to serve.
There's controversy on whether there was a tip or not, but the Lions ref stays with this call. Number 32, Glenny's Morale will now serve for Lawrence. A strong serve is over. Chenburn overpasses it, number 30 kills it to the floor. 1 point for Lawrence, who now has an 11-8 lead. Glenny's Morale will serve once again for Lawrence. The serve is hit hard over. Chenburn digs it up, gets to Haley Camo, who sets Laura Scott outside. Who hits it out of bounds. The score is now 12-8 Lawrence. Number 32 for Lawrence will once again serve. The service complete. Laura Scott gets it to Molly Shanahan, who then sets Schoenberg back row, who rolls it over. 32 gets to the setter, number 12 for Lawrence, who then sets the outside hitter. Laura Scott sparks it over the net. Laura Scott gets it to Haley, who then gets it to Molly, who has a kill. Number 32 for Lawrence dives to get it, but only gets a touch. The score is now 12-9.
Point Chelmsford, the Lions.
Molly Shanahan is now at the service line.
Molly Shanahan back to serve.
The serve is over. Number 1 digs it up, gets it to number 12. 30 free balls it over. Shanahan gets to Haley Camo, and Jenburn goes up for the hit. Number 30 tips it, and it goes out of bounds. 1 point for Chelmsford. Molly Shanahan will serve again. The score is now 12-10 Lawrence. The serve is over to Molly Shanahan. Dug up by number 11, number 12 sets up number 30, which is then blocked by number 7 and number 21 for the Lions, which goes out of bounds. 1 point for Lawrence.
Lawrence leads by 3.
Lawrence leads by 3, and number 12, Jade Lorenzo, completes the serve. 29 gets it to Haley Camo, which then sets Jen Byrne. Number 11 deflects out of bounds. Chelmsford sides out and gets the ball. The score is now 13-11. Haley Camo goes up for the serve. And it's complete. Number 1 saves it from out of bounds and 12 free balls it. Molly Shanahan gets it to Haley Camo, then sets up Jen Byrne with the shot. Number 1 deflects it and it hits the floor. Kill for Jen Byrne. The score is now 13-12 with Haley Camo at the service line. The service complete. Number 11 gets it to number 12, who then sets the outside number 30. The hit is out of bounds, so 1 more point for Chelmsford. The score is now tied at 13. Number 20, Haley Camo will now serve for the Chelmsford Lions. The serve is over. Number 1 hits it up in the air to number 12. And number 30 free balls it. Shannon gets it to Haley Camo, the setter, then sets weak for Laura Westland. Number 11 digs it up, gets it to number 12, who then sets outside number 30. Number 7, Jen Byrne. Number 23, Laura Wesson. Go up for the block and tip it. Then Lawrence going to try to get it back up in the air, but the ball hits the floor. 1 point for Lawrence, who now has a 14-13 lead.
Back to serve for Lawrence, number 9, Laura Regas.
Number 9, Laura Regas, will now go up for the serve. The serve is complete. 23 gets it to Haley, who then sets it to Jen Byrne. The hit is out. Lawrence now has a 2-point lead, 15-13. Number 9 will serve for Lawrence. The serve is in. Molly Shanahan gets it to Haley Camo, who then sets outside for Laura Wesson. Number 9 hits it out of bounds, but then is saved by number 12, and then free ball by number 30. Shannon gets it to Haley Camo, then sets middle for Jen Byrne, who tips it over. Number 12 has an awesome dig. Number 11 saves it, and then carries. 1 point for Chelmsford. Shannon Brody will now serve. Steffa Clapp comes in for Laura Scott.
Number 3, Shannon Brody, back to serve for Chelmsford.
The serve is complete. Number 30 gets to number 12, the setter, who then sets it back for number 30. A strong hit gets down and hits the floor and jumps it south. Lawrence now has another 2-point lead, 16-14.
Lawrence leads by 2. Sanchez will serve.
Carly Sanchez now will serve for Lawrence. The serve is over. Steffa Clapp. It tips out Steffa Clapp and goes out of bounds. 1 point for Lawrence. Sanchez serves again. Jen Byrne gets it to Haley Camo, who then sets Jen Byrne. In the back left corner, she gets a kill.
Jen Byrne with another kill for the line.
Scores now 17-15 Lawrence, and Jen Byrne is at the service line. The serve is complete, however, there's a ball rolled onto the floor. Play is stopped. Jen Byrne will serve again. Serve is complete. Number 12 free balls it over. Jen Byrne gets to Haley Camo, then sets up Molly Shanahan, who gets it to number 11. Number 12 sets up outside number 30. She's then blocked by Laura and Molly, who then recover it. Molly Shanahan hits it over to number 30. Number 12 sets up middle, which is then free ball. Haley gets it, and Laura Scott. Laura Wesson sets Stephanie Clapp. 12 and 19 for Lawrence, free ball it over. Laura Wesson sets up Steffa Clapp with the hit, which is out. 1 point for Lawrence, who now has an 18-15 lead.
Point for Lawrence. Lawrence lead by 3 again. Marielle Jimenez serve.
Number 11 will serve for Lawrence, and it's over. Number 7, Jen Byrne, will get it to Haley Camo, then sets up Molly Shanahan with a hard hit off number 30 for Lawrence. 1 point for Chelmsford. The score is now 18-16.
Laura Westland back to serve for Chelmsford. Lions down by 2. Here is Shelton.
Number 10 took the spot of number 30 on Lawrence. Number 23, Laura Wesson serves for the Lions and a hard hit over. Number 12, free balls it to Shannon Brody. Molly Shanahan sets up Steffa Clapp with a hard hit. Number 1 digs it. Number 12 sets up outside. Molly Shanahan and Haley deflect it. Laura sets up. Laura gets the ball to Haley, who sets up Molly. Number 32 sets up 12 for a free ball. Jen Byrne gets it to number 21, Haley, and then Molly saves it and free balls it over the net. Number 12 for Lawrence hits it to number 32, who then tries to set up number 12 for a weak side hit with a hard hit in the net. Laura Wesson will serve again.
1 point game with Laura Westland serving for Chelmsford.
Shannon Brody comes into the game. Laura Wesson gets it over. Number 10 hits it over for Lawrence. Haley Camo sets Molly Shanahan weak side for a kill. 1 point for Chelmsford, and the score is now tied at 18. Laura Wesson will serve again for Chelmsford.
Westland to serve again.
The serve is over. Number 10 gets it to the setter, who then sets up the outside number 32. It gets the ball in the net. It hits the floor with a great hustle by Steffa Clapp and Shannon Brody.
Gains the lead.
Lawrence now takes a 1 point lead.
Tiffany Cologne re-enters the game for Lawrence. Christy Castillo back to serve.
Number 1 for Lawrence, Christy Castillo serves the ball over the net. Shannon Brody gets it to Haley Camo, who then sets weak side for Molly Shanahan. She hits it hard to number 1, Laura Bell for Lawrence, who hits it out of bounds. The score is now tied at 19. Laura Scott will now come in for Shannon Brody for the Lions. Stephanie Clapp will now serve. The serve is short. Lauren sides out quickly and gets a 1-point lead, 20 to 19.
Sanchez re-enters the game.
Number 32, Glenys Morale will now serve. Laura Scott comes in for Stepha Clapp for the Lions. Glenys Morale for the serve. It's over. Shannon Brody gets it to Haley Camo, then sets weak side for Molly Shanahan, who reaches for it. With the block by number 30, Molly Shanahan hustles to get the tip, but is unsuccessful. Chauncey calls timeout on the floor, and the score is now 21-19.
21-19, the game is the 20.
The 6 players for each team are now taking the floor. After the timeout, the score is 21-19, and Glenys Morale will now start for Lawrence. The service complete. Jen Byrne digs it up to Haley Camo, then sets up Molly Shanahan in the middle. Number 13 goes up for the block, but ricochets it off out of bounds. The score is now 21-20, Chelmsford. Lawrence has the lead. Molly Shanahan will now serve for the Lions. The serve is out of bounds. Lawrence takes a 2-point lead, 22-20.
Lawrence. Lancers lead by 2. Jadis Lorenzo to serve.
Number 12, Judith Lorenzo goes up for the serve, and it is complete. Molly Shanahan gets it to Haley Camo, who sets Jen Byrne middle. Jen Byrne gets it to number 12. Jen Byrne hits it to number 11, who overpasses. Jen goes down for the kill, but hits it out of bounds. Lawrence now has a 3-point lead.
23-20, Lawrence leads here at game 2.
Sarah Turner, number 2, comes in for Laura Scott.
Jadis Lorenzo to serve for Lawrence.
Judith Lorenzo goes up for the serve, and it is over. Jen Byrne gets it to Haley Camo, who then sets Jen Byrne. Jen Byrne tips it over.
4 hits Lawrence, point Chelmsford. Lions down by 2.
Lawrence player gets the net, and Chelmsford gets the ball. Haley Camo goes up for the serve, and it's over. Number 1 gets it to number 12, who then sets up number 11 for a free ball. There's miscommunication on Lawrence, and the ball hits the floor. Chelmsford have now closed the gap, and it's now 23-22 with Lawrence. Haley Camo serves it. 32 gets it to number 12. And number 30 has a handle to the floor. Shannon Brody down serve, but cannot make it.
Lawrence leads by 2, game point for the Lancers.
Lawrence now leads by 2 points, with 1 point to go to win the
Laura
match.
Reagan re-enters the game for Lawrence, and she will serve.
Chelmsford calls a timeout on the floor. The score is now 24-22 Lawrence.
Lawrence leads here at game 2, 24-22.
The 6 players for each town take the floor. Number 9, Laura Regis, will now serve for Lawrence. Lawrence needs 1 point to win the match. The serve is over. Laura Wesson gets to Haley Camo, who then sets it middle for Jen Byrne. Jen Byrne tips it over the block of side, then saved by an awesome dive by number 11. Haley then sets Sarah Turner outside. Number 9 digs it up, gets to number 12, and it's set outside number 30. A tip by the blockers. Haley digs it up. Shannon Brody gets it to number 7. Jen Byrne, who then has 2 touches. Lauren gets 1 point and wins the match by 3 points. Lawrence is now ahead with a 2-0 record.
Lancers win game 2, 25-22.
I'm Meg Clancy, and I'm in Lawrence at the Game 3 of the Division I North semifinals. Chelmsford versus Lawrence. Lawrence has now had 2 games to none. Game 3 starting 6 for both towns are now taking the floor.
Return to action here for Game 3. The Lancers have taken Game 1, 25-19 and Game 2, 25-22. We start Game 3 with number 32, Glennis Morel, serving for Lawrence.
Number 32, Glenny's Lorenzo now set for Lawrence. The service complete. Jen Byrne gets to Haley Kamau, who then sets her middle, who tips it over. Number 11 gets to number 12, then sets up number 30 for an outside free ball. Molly Shanahan gets to Haley Kamau, who sets up Jen Byrne and hits it high into the net. Lawrence now takes the lead, 1-0.
1-0. Morel will serve again.
Glenny's Morale will now serve. Molly Shanahan goes to save the serve from hitting the floor and hits it out of bounds. The Lancers now lead 2-0.
Number 8, Tanani Katsaoka leading this game for Chelmsford.
Glenny's Morale serves it over. Jen Byrne hits it up to Haley Kamau, who sets Jen Byrne middle. She tips it over, and number 11 comes and saves. Number 12 sits it back to number 30. Laura Weston digs it, gets to Haley, who then hits. Jen Byrne hits a hard hit. Number 30 blocks it. It's got Haley hits it over. Number 32 free balls it back row. Samami gets to Haley, who then sets outside Sarah Turner. The hit is out of bounds. The Lancers now have a 3-0 lead.
3-0.
Glenny's Morale hits it, and it tips off the net on the Chelmsford side. Ace. Morale will serve again. The serve is over. Jen Byrne gets to Haley Kamau, who then sets her middle. She goes to tip it, number 30 and number 15 for Lawrence. Block it back on the Chelmsford side. The score is now 5-0 Lawrence. Morale will serve for another. Morale now has a 5-point run. Morale serves it over. Shannon Brody with the attempt to hit it back up. Hits it out of bounds. 6-0 Lawrence.
Chelmsford takes a timeout. Lawrence leads 6-0.
A timeout is called on the floor. The score is now 6-0. The 6 players for each town now take the floor. Morale will now serve again. The serve is over. Laura Weston gets it to Haley. Who then sets Jen Byrne middle. Number 30 and 15 go to block and hit it back into the net. Chelmsford sides out and is now down 6-1. Haley Kamau is now at the service line. The serve is over. Number 1 gets to number 12, the setter. Number 15 goes up for a middle hit. Jen Byrne blocks it back down on the right side. The score is now 6-2. Haley completes another serve. Number 11 gets to the setter, number 12, who then sets up number 30 outside. With a tip-off, Laura Wesson and Jen Byrne. Shannon Brody makes an attempt to save the ball, and it goes out of bounds. The score is now 7-2. And Judith Lorenzo will now serve for Lawrence. The service complete. Shimami gets to Haley, who saves it from the net, and Jen Byrne tips it over. Number 30 tries to return it, but is called for a carry. The score is now 7-3.
The Lions pull within 7-3. 13, Stephanie Black re-enters the game for Chelmsford. Serving
Shannon Brody will now serve for Chelmsford. The service complete. Number 1 hits it low, number 12 saves it, number 11 goes up for a back row hit. Haley sets up Laura Weston weak side, and it is in. Kill for Chelmsford. The score is now 7-4. Shannon Brody will serve again.
The Lions are within 3. Brody will serve again.
Shannon Brody has a completed serve. Number 1 gets to the setter, number 12 for Lawrence, and number 30, the outside hitter, goes up for a hit. Hit hard on the Chelmsford.
Another kill for
The score
Lawrence.
is now 8-4 Lawrence.
Re-entering the game for the Lancers. Number 9, Laura Vegas.
The Bear, number 1, Chrissy Castillo, is now being replaced by Omiri Nunes, number 19. Number 9, Laura Vegas will now serve for Lawrence. The serve is in. Shannon Brody gets it to Haley Camo, who sets up Jen Byrne weak side. It is tipped by Lawrence and 1 point for Chelmsford. The score is now 8-5. Jen Byrne is now at the service line.
Shanahan re-enters the game for the Lions.
Miles Shanahan enters the game for Tamani, Dakota. Chelmsford tips it on the Lawrence side. 1 point for Chelmsford. The score is now 8-6.
Point for Chelmsford. The Lions are within 2.
Jen Burns successfully serves it over. 32 gets to the setter, number 12, who then sets up number 34 back row. The hit is out of bounds. Another point for Chelmsford, and the score is now close at 8-7 minutes.
A 7-2 run, and have made this a 1-point game.
Jen Burns successfully serves it over. Number 32 gets to the setter, number 12, who sets outside number 11, who tips it over. Haley gets it to Laura Weston, who then sets the middle of Molly Shanahan. Number 32 digs it up and hits the free balls it. Laura Weston with a great time to save from out of bounds, gets to Haley, free balls it over. Number 12 sets up back row number 32 with a hard hit inside. Kill for Lawrence. The score is now 9-7.
Lawrence leads by 2. Carla Sanchez.
Lawrence leads by 2, and number 30, Carly Sanchez, will now serve. The serve is successful. Jen Byrne hits it to Haley Camo, who then sets up Molly Shanahan for weak side. It goes up number 1 and
Molly
1 point for
Shanahan with
Chelmsford.
the kill for the Lions.
The score is now 9-8.
Laura Westland will serve for Chelmsford.
Laura Weston will now serve for the Chelmsford Lions. The serve is successful. Ball is hit to the setter, number 12, then sets up middle, number 19, who sets it over. Number 3, Shannon Brody gets to Haley Camo, who is then set up, who goes to set up Molly Shanahan, but has 2 touches.
Point Lawrence. Lancers lead by 2.
The Lancers now lead by 2, and number 11, Mario Jimenez now serves the ball. It is a successful serve. Number 23, Laura Weston, gets it to Haley, who then sets up Molly Shanahan. The ball goes off number 30. Carly Sanchez, and 1 point for Chelmsford. The score is now close at 10-9.
She's like...
Seth McLeod will now serve for the Chelmsford Lions.
Schaufenberg re-enters the game for Lawrence. Serving for Chelmsford, number 13, Stephanie Black.
The serve is successful. Number 11 gets to number 12, who then tips it over.
2 hits to rule in Chelmsford, point Lawrence. Lancers lead by 2.
And a controversial call, Haley has 2 touches.
Serving for the Lancers.
That was a
number
point
one,
for
Christy
Lawrence.
Castillo.
Number 1, the libero, Christy Castillo, will now serve for Lawrence. The serve successful. Laura Wesson hits it out and Stephanie Clapp saves it. Jumbo then free balls it. Number 11 gets to the setter, number 12, who then sets up outside hitter number 32. Who hits it into the net.
Molly Shanahan with the block.
Jumps it sides out, and it is now 11-10
The line
Lawrence.
is 1. The score is 11-10. Shanahan.
Molly Shanahan will now serve for the Chelmsford Lions. It's successful. Number 11 gets to the setter, number 12, then sets up outside number 32, Glenys Morel. Haley with the touch, and an aggressive,
With the kill for Lawrence.
Haley Camone. Laura Wesson hit the floor to try to save it. The ball hits the floor, however, and the score is now 12-10 Lawrence. Glenys Morel will now serve.
Glenys Morel will serve.
The serve is over. Laura Wesson saves it. Haley sets up Jen Byrne, and there's a kill on the, and hits it hard onto the Lawrence side. The score is now 12-11.
Haley Cobo back to serve for Jones.
Haley Camone now serve for the Lion. The serve is over. Number 11 gets to the setter, number 12, who tries to dig it out of the net, puts it over, and with a touch by Sarah Turner, it goes out of bounds. The score is now 13-11.
With the kill for Lawrence. Lancers by 2. Lorenzo will serve.
Lorenzo serves over. Molly Shanahan gets it to number 21, and then number 23 hits it over. Number 12 for Lawrence sets it back out, and number 32 sets it over. Laura Weston sets up Jen Byrne and hits it over the net. 11 digs it, gets to number 12, and then number 30 has a hard outside hit.
With the kill for Lawrence. Lancers lead by 3.
Kill for Lawrence. The score is now 14-11.
Jaded Lorenzo will serving for Lawrence.
The serve hits the net and hits the floor on the Chelmsford side. Jen Byrne dives to get it, but only gets a touch. The score is now 15-11. And number 12, Judith Lorenzo will now serve again for Lawrence. The serve is over. Laura Shanahan gets to Haley Camone, who sets Jen Byrne for the middle. Number 1 digs it up, gets to number 12, the setter, and number 15 tips it over. Sarah Turner goes to save it, but hits it out of bounds. The score is now 16-11 Lawrence.
Lancers on a 5-0, 4-0 run. Lawrence leads by 5. Sophia Mendez, number 16, entering the game for Chelsea.
The serve is successful. Molly Shanahan gets to Haley Camone and sets up Jen Byrne middle. It is blocked by number 30 and 15. Number 11 gets to number 12 on the Lawrence side, who free balls it over. Haley Camone sets up Jen Byrne in the middle, who tips it over. It was a nice effort by number 11, hits it off the floor. It's number 30 who free balls it. Laura Weston sets up Laura Scott for an outside hit. Number 30 for Lawrence goes up for the hip, set up by number 12 and hits it out of bounds. The score is now 16-12.
Point for Chelmsford, Lions within 4. Number 3, Shannon Brody serves.
Number 3, Shannon Brody will now serve for the Chelmsford Lions. The serve is successful. Number 32 gets to number 12, the setter on the Lawrence side. Number 15 takes the middle hit. Dug up by Molly Shanahan. Set up by Haley Camone. Laura Weston hits a hard hit into the net. The score is now 17-12.
Lara Regas and O'Mady Nunez re-enter the game. Regas will serve. Lawrence leads by 5, 17-12.
Number 9, Laura Vegas will now serve for Lawrence. The serve is in. Molly Shanahan hits it to Shannon Brody, and then Jen Byrne free balls it over. 12 for Lawrence sets up the middle hitter. Number 19 is then blocked by middle Jen Byrne. It's then free ball by number 19. Laura Weston gets to Haley Camone, who then sets up middle Jen Byrne. It's hit hard out of bounds. The score is now 18-12 Lawrence.
Point Lawrence, Lancers by 6. Regas will serve again.
Vegas will serve. It's That's in. Molly Shanahan gets to Haley Camo, then sets Laura Wesson weak side. The ball is tipped, rolls off the net and hits the floor. Kill for Laura Wesson and a point for Chelmsford. 18-13 Lawrence.
Point Chelmsford.
Jen Byrne is now at the service line.
Jen Byrne to serve.
The serve is in. Number 32 gets to the setter. Number 12 for Lawrence. Number 11 goes up for the outside hit. Tips it on the floor. Haley Camo dives to it with awesome aggression, but cannot get a touch. 1 point for Lawrence, and the score is now 19-13 in a 25-point game. Number 30 for Lawrence has a hard serve for an ace.
Ace. Lawrence.
Carly Sanchez will serve again.
13.
The serve is out of bounds. Chelmsford sides out. It is now down 6 at 20-14.
Point for Chelmsford. Laura Westland, number 23, back to serve.
Laura Wesson will now serve for Chelmsford. The serve is in. Number 12 sets up number 32, outside hitter. Jen Byrne digs it up. 21, number Haley sets up. Molly Shanahan dives to save it.
Point Lawrence.
It goes into the net.
By 7.
The Lancers lead by 7, but Chelmsford is showing awesome aggression and working hard.
Timeout Chelmsford.
A timeout is called on the floor.
21-14 after taking it.
Number 11, Mario Jimenez will now serve for Lawrence.
Jimenez serving for Lawrence.
The serve is over. Shannon Brody digs it up. Then Haley sets it to number 13, Steph Platt. Number 19 and 12 go for the block, and number 12 carries it. 1 point for Chelmsford. The score is now 21-15.
Platt with the kill for the Lions. Chelmsford's within
Steph Platt will now serve for the Lions. The serve is complete. Number 11 hits it almost out of bounds. Number 30 saves it. Number 19 free balls it. Laura Westland gets to Haley Camo, who then sets it middle for Molly Shanahan. She tips it out of bounds. The score is now 22-15 at a 25-point game.
Lancers up by 7. Tiffany Cologne re-enters the game.
The winner of this game will go to the Division I North Championship game. Number 1, Chrissy Castillo will now serve for Lawrence. The serve is successful. Laura Westland gets it to Haley Camo, who tips it over. Dug up by number 11, 15 sets up 32 outside and hits it out of bounds. The score is now 22-16 and Chelmsford has the serve.
Serving for the Lions, Molly Shanahan.
Molly Shanahan will now serve for the Lions. The serve is over. Number 11 and 30 get it to number 12, who sets up middle. Number 15, who goes to tip it over but carries it. The score is now 22-17 and the Lions are only down by 5. Molly Shanahan will now serve.
Lions within 5.
The serve is out. The score is now 23-17 Lawrence.
Lancers lead.
Number 32, Glennis Morrell will now serve for Lawrence.
Will serve.
The serve is tipped over the net and Jen Byrne saves it. Haley Camo sets Laura Scott weak side. Number 12 free balls it over. Molly Shanahan gets number 21. And then Jen Byrne hits it. Goes her strong hit. Number 15 block about time on the Chelmsford side. The score is now 24-17 and Glennis Morrell will serve for the match point.
Point Lancers.